Yesterday I stopped after I don't know how many weeks of planning events, reorganizing my house, time with people. I stopped. If you look at my shorts, yesterday morning I prayed, asking for rest. I work remotely. When I signed into work, I was just kind of staring. I felt frozen. So one of my tricks is a 10-minute break with my dog. I lay down beside her, and 45 minutes later, I realized I had just been laying there staring, not sleeping, just staring. I got up, I signed back into work. I wrapped up something that my boss needed, and I took a day. I realized that's not available to everybody, but it was to me. I went and sat in the living room and watched 3 movies in a row. Sappy, Hallmark style romance movies. And let my brain stop. I didn't plan. I didn't fix. I didn't make any decisions. I went into neutral. I was just done. Not from bad things, just from too much. This morning I'm awake earlier than I have been, and I feel ready for life again. This happens to me periodically after a very busy season. I'm not very good at stopping when I have a lot to do. So after a season of busyness, I tend to crash. I am sure there's a better way to do this. But I just wanted to say, you are not a robot. You can't go without rest. You have to stop. If you're wiser than me, maybe that stopping looks like an evening with no responsibilities. Maybe it looks like taking a day, not doing anything major, low functioning things that don't require a lot of thought, no big decisions, go to bed early. I don't know what that looks like for you, but I don't want you to feel guilty. That was my first thought. Why can't I keep going? I still have things to do. This feels like a waste of time. Honestly, I was so burnt out. Uh, Not in the clinical sense of the word, right? That I didn't dwell on that very long because I was not functioning. I was just not functioning. I didn't see how in the world I was going to get through a day of work. And do all the things. But I started my day yesterday asking for God to give me rest. Laying all the things down at his feet and asking for help. And he helped. And I feel so much better today and ready to maybe not take on the world. I'm still yawning. But ready to try again at life. I hope that you find a minute or an hour or a day to stop and rest. And please don't be afraid to tell God you're tired. He knows anyway. This thing we have with God here is a relationship. Talk to him. Stop worrying about being all fancy. Stop worrying about whether you got all the things done. He cares about you. It's okay. He just wants you to come to him. He'll give you rest.